Hey guys, this is Mike and today we're going to have a quick look at this. These are a pair of air speakers from Logitech. They're called the Logitech UE Air Speakers, and basically these are speakers that are working with with Apple's Airplay technology that allows you to wirelessly stream audio, video and of course photos from a compatible device to another. In this case you're only going to stream of course audio content, and if you're going to compare Airplay streaming with what you get with Bluetooth streaming, with Airplay the quality is going to be vastly improved. So high quality speakers that won't require any cables, won't require you to connect any cables to them, except of course for the power cable. Okay, so we have the Logitech UE speakers here. These were just recently launched. They go for 400 euros, $400 in the States. They're looking like this. Technical specifications are available on the site and in the description below. Basically, they're quite big, but they're not meant to be moved around. Just put them on in your living room, and you're going to have them there. They're quite powerful, and they look quite good as well. On top, you have just 3 buttons. You have this, which is a volume rocker. You have a power button, and you have a mute button. This part is covered in glossy plastic. And on our unit it's protected by this tin foil. I haven't yet peeled it off because this glossy plastic, I feel, is gonna scratch quite fast. So I'm gonna leave it in there for a while. On the back you have these air cones over here, and you have the connectors. There aren't that many. You have a LAN adapter, you have an audio output connector, audio input actually connector, and you have the power connector as well. And over here there is this button, which is actually a wireless connectivity button. It's going to force the device to connect to a wireless network. And of course on the front you have the docking connector. You just have to push it like this, and it has the standard 30-pin Apple connector. It's going to work with the iPad, it's going to work with the iPod and the iPhone as well. Not with all generations, but there are some specifications. You have to have, I believe, iOS 4.2 or greater in order to be able to use your devices with this Airplay speaker. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect the power plug. I have it right here. And I'm gonna show you how these are going to work. Okay, and for that I'm having my iPad over here, and it's actually quite simple. Probably saw in my unboxing, you're going to have to download this application. It's called Logitech UE Air, and you're gonna have to download it, install it on your computer, and then connect the device. First you're gonna have to power the device on, and it's gonna take like, I believe, 35 seconds. And let me show you that there are some LEDs here. So I'm pressing the power button for like, I think it should be pressed for like 5 seconds. Okay, nothing really happening. Let me make sure that connected this properly. Okay, so there is this LED blinking here on top, you can see it, and for this you have the mute button, will have a similar LED over here. So right now the device is open. First you're gonna have to set up your device. Going to need an iPhone or an iPad, but you can also do it with a Mac or a PC. The manual is gonna help you with that, and then you have multiple ways to use it. First of all, you can connect your device over here to this docking station. Now with the iPad it's not gonna look that good, but with the iPhone it's gonna be a little bit better actually. So right now we have the device connected over here, and we can go ahead and select some music. and we're using the air speakers right now. They're very loud, you can see, but I'm not going to turn the volume on because my neighbor's gonna kill me. And you have a couple of options here. With the air speaker you can adjust the treble and you can adjust the bass as well. Okay, so those are the important settings. There aren't that many because Logitech says they're going to make this one simple to use, so it's more how fast it's going. Of course, you can use device without AirPlay, but loud won't work. Move this from the docking. Close this. Let's go ahead once again, open music, and from here you have this button, the AirPlay button. Probably notice it like this. You're gonna have to select Logitech Air Speakers. Then you're just gonna have to press play. It takes a bit of time to connect to the speakers. Oh well, come on. Okay, so I saw that it took a couple of seconds before it connected. Once it's connected, you can adjust volume from here. Once again, you can use those settings and adjust the sound quality based on your preferences. And of course, you don't have to use this only for music. You can also use it, for instance, let's go on YouTube. I'm gonna have a clip here on YouTube, and you can use it to watch clips on YouTube as well. So this is we're using the
result is 3300.
and the sound quality is actually very good, and you can also use it for movies. For instance, let's go ahead and find movies. Where is it? Okay, so videos. I'm gonna have a trailer over here. Let's run it. And once again using those speakers. So if you want something more punchy, something better in your house, and still want to watch the content on your tablet, you can still use that one.
We are surrounded by enemies.
Okay, so you definitely saw that these are punchy, there's a lot of volume involved in here. I've closed this one, and I'm also going to show you that you can use the air speakers with a regular laptop. And for that, I'm gonna have to open my laptop over here. Let's see how long it's gonna take. But AirPlay only allows to stream music from one device at a time. And because of that, it's gonna take a bit of time to change between devices. On a PC, in order to make it to work, you have to follow a setup. Once again, it's explained in the manual. But then you're gonna have to open iTunes. So you need iTunes if you want to be able to use AirPlay. And in iTunes, you're gonna have to go to Edit. Probably not gonna see a lot of things here, but my article will tell you more details. Edit, and then you're going to have to go to Devices, and from Devices you're going to have to press this to allow iTunes control for remote speakers. And once you do this, you're going to find here this AirPlay icon, and you can output audio from the speakers of your laptop, like it is right now. So this is the speakers, these are the speakers on my laptop, or you can go ahead and output it via the air speakers. Once again, it's gonna take a while before it connects. It was actually faster than I was expecting. So I'm now listening to music on that one. So this is definitely something very good because the speakers on my laptop are actually very poor. And once again, you can use this for a video, you can use this for YouTube watching or all this kind of stuff. Actually, I don't think you can output content from your PC, from YouTube, because, like I said, this is going to only work with iTunes. So let me go ahead and try this. Yeah, so I was wrong. You can only use iTunes. You can play your files from iTunes and output it via Airplay from a PC or from a Mac. Otherwise, you saw that from a tablet or from an iPhone or iPad, you can actually run all these kinds of content via the speakers on this one. Okay, so basically those are all the details I wanted to show you. Unfortunately, there's no way to show you how good the speakers really are. I'd say they're very, very good, and what's more important, the wireless streaming quality is excellent. Definitely better than what you get on Bluetooth speakers. And for me, this is the first time I'm trying Airplay speakers. For sure, I'm impressed with them. But once again, this goes for 400 euros. So Airplay, it's not cheap. There are some other models that are a little bit more affordable, definitely smaller, definitely less punchier, but more affordable. But if you want something very good for your living room, like an audio system that you can use to connect all your Apple devices, iPhone, iPods, iPads, this is something you should consider. Okay, more details on the site and in the description below. And once again, don't forget, if you like this clip, thumbs up, it's gonna help us a lot. And of course, subscribe to our channel and leave us your comments in the commentary forms below. Thank you, that was Mike with the Logitech UE Air Speakers with Apple's Airplay technology.